You know, honestly, if we ever actually do see the release of Kenshi 2, one of the things I'm actually kind of looking forward to is the soundtrack. Like, because again, like, I've played this game for so many years, and when it comes down to a lot of the soundtrack, I know of like 2 or 3 songs, you know, like, pretty well, and the rest you don't really hear often. And honestly, you know, like, the last stream I did there, it really kind of made me appreciate the soundtrack. It is actually pretty good, I think. Right, so, how screwed up are my little bugmen? Why is it, like, so fast? Or not, what? Okay, I thought it was sped up. It is not. Okay, looks like just about everyone is... Okay, Garner is slightly wounded, but shouldn't be enough to matter, really. Like, if the guy is gonna lose an arm, it's gonna be lost, 20 HP or not, probably. I like how there isn't really an there is even an attempt of making that look like that is done intentionally. It's just... It's like a diaper slapped on their goddamn head. Alright, so... Meathead is still producing leather. There's still 32 pieces left, dear lord. Wait, did this... you know, I think it might have... Huh. No, there really is actually just that much leather having been produced. Oh, that's kind of nightmarish, actually. Oh my Jesus. Okay. So the metal chest does in fact allow you to stack. So does the general storage. Okay. So why is the general storage chest just basically better? Just overall. It's cheaper to make with a building material as opposed to a... you know, an iron plate. Although the cost between those two is not particularly extreme. But it is easier to at least produce the building material. They have greater storage capacity as far as the grid size is concerned. Both of them are able to stack items up, which is good and nice. But one is made out of building material, which is actually stone, but can magically become wood and, you know, like metal locks or clasps or whatever you want to call those. And then you have the metal chest, which has giant, chunky, you know, like handles here to open it. But is otherwise just kind of like functionally worse for the fact of storage space. Kind of annoying. Don't know why that is the case. If I was to make that decision, I would have done it the inverse. I think the metal one should probably have the larger amount of storage space, but oh well. C'est la vie. Oh. Okay. And the stack size difference is night and day. Oh my dear lord. Okay. Wow. Yeah. So why would you ever use the metal chest outside of just cosmetic? You know, just an aesthetic choice for decoration. Look at that. Look at how much more efficient that is. Seriously, man, that makes no sense to me. And then you just have these barrels only holding 50, which is, considering the same cost, that's kind of ridiculous. Yes, they have the automatic storage functionality to them. I don't care. It's not worth the difference. So wow, hey, he actually finally made something with specialist grade. Yay! Oh wow. The trader leather actually isn't all that bad once it is at specialist grade. That's actually not too terrible. Also makes a decent chunk of money. But, you know, again, just takes a very long amount of time, and then we're still gonna have to bring back some of that there fabric. We could go raid the Holy Mines or Deadland Workshop or what have you. I'm gonna head back to the hub and do what? We have medical supplies, we have questionable amount of food. Might just have Zale cook up some. We have animal skins, which I could at least drop off here. Beppo has a bunch of the first aid kits. Just gonna use him as a storage for that right now. Look at that though. We actually kind of have like a full-on squad going on here. Very nice. And it's very easy to see Zale. Even if everyone is wearing the same armor, you know, eventually, it's so easy to find him just for the fact that he's a good, like, 2 head height higher than everyone else. Oh, that's weird. Okay. So, here's 1x speed. Now notice, it still says 1x. I'm gonna hold F3. Letting go. F3 is actually... Oh, that's weird. Maybe that's something between, like, RE, Kenshi, and vanilla game? Because F3 is your usual, like, speed up button, so... Could be filling that... slightly? I don't know, actually. So, one of the issues we have right now is we desperately need better weapons. What happened here? What the hell? Where are you going? But why? Oh, whoa, 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 okay, calm down. What's happening, bandits? Yeah, just some bandits. Yes, point blank the crossbow, I'm sure. Yep, right to the back of the skull of my dude. Thank you. Silver is shooting that thing off like a... I only use a bandage or two. Who's even saying that? Gardener. Alright. Alright, everyone get around again. Bep. Yes, indeed, Beep. Yes, indeed. Game's actually at the maximum volume. That's just the... Huh. You know, I could probably actually, like, invade Hub now and just take it over. Wouldn't help me in any capacity because, you know, actually kind of need to be able to buy stuff from the bartender. All things considered, I'm kind of surprised they actually have a windmill. Theft, assault, and escaping prison. I think I'm gonna have to... Where's he going? Ah, right, yes. I think I'm gonna have to bring all these guys over to the Western Hive and try to capture another couple of, geek things. This is one of the reasons why I don't really like to use bodyguard too much. It just ends up becoming that. You're just constantly fighting them. Think you can, like, hit jobs? Nope. No, 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 no. There is no way of turning that off then. Alright, great. I could potentially... You know, like, have Zale, you know, Zale, Beep, Stick, and Fade all kind of, like, do a bunch of taunting for the other guys. But Fade and... Oh, wow. Oh, God. So the shittier katana, or Nodachi, actually reduces the... defense even further. So these are... Yeah, those are just... Like, nobody owns them. Cool. Time to, get some free meat. My dude just got hit for 24 by a goat. Dog? Okay, I think I just had the KO because... I think Barth just got shot by Green here. Oh yeah, yeah you did. Thank you, Green. Yeah, so that's part of the issue with ranged units, is just... I'm helping. Proceeds to shoot the guy right in the frickin' back. Alrighty. Maybe I'll just have Cot cook it up. He's the one that has... well, actually, Zale held it. Come on, get your ass up here. There you are. It's kind of too bad you can't also just have a, It's kind of almost making a pattern there. It's too bad you can't have a crossbow ammo backpack vendor, kind of like you can with the food, if you know what I mean. You know, just like have a guy have crossbow ammo in his backpack, and when someone needs it, they will pull a stack out. You know? That'd be nice. Would be very, very useful. Alright, so Neil, Ethel. Who can I have do the rescuing? Okay. So, let's see, we should have... Slick and Gardner. Oh, it's dying. Oh, someone actually screwed that thing up enough in a previous fight. I'm surprised it isn't dead, because it has been here bleeding out for how long? Well, I mean, bleeding out, quote unquote. How much bandage, like, durability is that actually using up? Quite a bit. Okay, so Barth is actually sleeping now. Gonna be a bit tricky doing this, I think. Not really sure how... Well, I don't like that. The thing is if I fill up all these with big things eventually, you know, and like repair up one of the bigger buildings here. Oh, hey. Oh, there's actually just a shinobi thief here. Okay. Well, I think a chat member told me about that previously, and I just kind of forgot. I want to join. Or fee 10,000. Alright. Don't have that much right now, rather obviously. But yeah, I think the guys that ended up getting killed in these buildings are permanently gone. They don't seem to ever be coming back here. A bit of a shame though, because that means that I'm not going to be getting any of my, Huh. You can't cook on those, you can only look at them, or loot them even. It's unfortunate. Okay. Requires nothing. We cannot build there. Well, that was immediate. Surfcut's going to do it automatically as well. So why do they just have their weapons drawn perpetually now? I do like how you can actually see that there is, in fact, like a tang going on there. Yeah, why do they have them drawn? There you go. I mean, I guess I could put down a couple of these. I really should have been doing this earlier, though. Where's he going? Because he's still bound to grain, I say. Alright, you know what? Here, I'll just give it to Zale then. He can be the food mule, as it were. Well, the meat mule at least. Otherwise, he's got a couple other bits. Is fine, because I don't think Cot's going to be, honestly, too helpful here in a generalized sense. Got a little too little going for him right now. I think there's a storage for cooked meat specifically. And I don't really want to do that, because I think they'll just constantly be putting them back in again. It's just you constantly fighting to take it back out, because you do actually need to use it. I don't know, though. I think you can also build a trough which will automatically deposit raw meat. Okay, well, between Cot having purchased a bunch of that food and now Zale having this, we should be good on food for a trek here. Okay. What is everybody's status? Good, good, good. Zerka is... kinda, yeah, I mean, a couple of them are slightly banged up, but yeah, nah, nothing too horrendous here. Right, are we still at... okay, armor quality is still high for him, whatever that really entails. That was the... yeah, that's the fabric, okay. So I need to figure out what I'm gonna do now. Because I had a few things I wanted to try to do, but they're not strong enough to take out the Dust King, which... well, I mean, the Dust King isn't really all that powerful, even if they aren't powerful enough to take out the Dust King. Then they pretty much aren't going to be able to do pretty much any of the other things I was hoping to accomplish here. Now, with that being said, I do believe part of that is because of their god-awful weapon qualities. We are using what is basically tantamount to hope and dreams to injure our enemies. So, I don't know what that dog is doing. What a dog doing? Are you an elder? Yes, it is. Yeah, and too bad you can't automatically, you know, kill these things. Also, wow. The thing really is using quite a bit of medical, huh? I mean, we are healing about 300 HP's worth of damage here, so it's not really surprising. Alright, lockpicking is actually decent. Stealth is surprisingly high, actually. I think that's because of the constant prison breakouts that were happening in the Shek area. Okay, well, that's not going to wait, what? So I got nothing from that. Oh, you know why? It's because of that. Cutting weapon. It's not a cutting weapon. You need to use a cutting weapon for dexterity. I believe, at least. I learned the dark ways of forcing animals to sleep. Do I want to go even darker? Oh my god, that thing is bleeding out fast. Holy shit. Let us not kill the thing. Oh. Oh, I can't heal it, actually. Oh, no, he's fine. So, do I want to know what you mean by even darker? Because one of the things I have learned and have done is, you might notice how the perception, turrets, and crossbow skills are very, very high on my dude that has a very good crossbow. For some reason, by the way, it's pretty much only working on green. I've attempted to do that little exploit training method on pretty much all my other characters that have a crossbow, and I think it's only worked for one other. Otherwise, it's basically only working for him. And I don't know why. It is honestly very annoying. Oh god, the inventory mess. That is his inventory. Where did I get that junk bow from? Was that a... I think that was a dust boss. This way of training is clearly broken. You are clearly aware of that. Do you know how to optimize it? Oh, go on, chat, then. I'm listening. Don't know why I chose that inflection for that, but go on. I'm listening. Tell me your secrets. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no. This is bad. We're broke. Oh shit. Shit. Okay. I clearly did not think this out, because one of the things I was going to be doing was going back over, buy some hashish, and then do a drug run for, you know, moolah, but, About that, yeah. Okay, Ethel could use a robotics kit. Neil does not, in fact, need the shackles anymore. He is now a free man. Fortunately, his name is not Gordon. Oh god, Neil really does just have a... Yep, okay. Alrighty, put those into inventory. Slick does not, in fact, need that. Any of those. Okay, well, no, he does need that. Alright, cut. Does this affect crossbow? Yes, it does. It's leather armor, though. Alright. I was hoping leather wouldn't. Gardener is good to go. Kumo has some money. I don't think that's enough to really help us get back on track with the very legal, funny plant. You know? You can stack sleeping bags by building one on top of each other, then you fill them up with the row beak things. Yeah, so I've been told that before, actually. I didn't want to do that for a couple of reasons, but is it just like per enemy hit? Like if you just stack a bunch of them on top of each other, is it just like immediate, like you're there? Huh. They have planks for sale. Yeah, the planks aren't even really doing damage, even with the... even at low levels, they're not doing anything. Or, I'm wording that terribly. The plank, despite being a heavy weapon, is doing nothing. Despite its weight. Alright, Why does... Oh. Oh man, there's been so many reloads that... Yeah, some of this inventory shit got a little screwed up here. Okay. Alright, we don't need a Heartstopper, in fact. Beep needs something better than a Heart Protector. I guess leather armor will do for now. You land more hits per swing, it's that simple. Okay. Alright. Well, one of the things I was going to be doing was heading over to... over here to the hive area so I could hopefully grab a couple of beak things. Because, yeah, I only have the 2. 2 is, in fact, not enough for, you know, particularly good gains. With that being said, a lot of my dudes have gotten their decks up to like 40, 50s because of this. Okay, I didn't tell him to attack that, he's just immediately aggroing on them. I can't help but feel like someone found this out because the vanilla training dummies are just so kinda bad. What can the best training dummy actually get your skills up to? 15? 20? Like, it's not particularly great. Like, 20 is like bare minimum for a large group like this to maybe fight like bandits or some crap. Like, even with skill of 20, you still are probably going to get plastered. Alright. So, where am I going to be finding some beak things here? I don't think I have any... Yeah, there's no nests apparent on any of the map right now. Okay, let's see. Second, you can gain more experience per hit if you do some stuff for lowering your stats. Training dummies are noob traps, same as mining iron. Wait, what do you mean mining iron? Like before you can get the automatic one? Or what do you mean? Like go buy iron bars or something and then smith with that as opposed to having an extra worker? Or like... I don't know if I'd necessarily say that it's a trap per se. Plus with the training dummies, they at least kind of look okay. You know, like they're good decoration. Wow, Kumo was immediately... Yep. Now that's getting a little discordant, isn't it? Okay, you can like die now, please? Thank you. Jesus. Oh right. The only thing they have is hide. Great. Where's the trader? Oh, there he is. I'm gonna assume he doesn't wanna... Huh. I thought they wouldn't trade with you if you were a no-hive. Or is it because the disguise is actually working now? Mining from day one to gain some cats. Ah. Yeah, that doesn't really work too well. It does, but it's like... You're a paid slave, basically. Like, you get just enough to kinda survive. Kind of, maybe. Not really. It is a... it's absolutely miserable. If you wear samurai armor, tin can helmet, and large backpack, you'll have a huge penalty for attack. Yeah. I've also been told that in the past. It's just... trying to procure any of that, it's been... I think I've been on the save for like 10 hours, 11 hours, something like that, and I've gotten so very little done. I've just been using Hub as a base because for a good like 6 hours, I only had like maybe 4 or 5 dudes. So last stream I actually went off into the UC territory to find a bunch of like these guys down here. Obviously not Neil. But yeah, I got, I don't know, I think it was like 6, 7, maybe even 8 dudes in about that in the UC territory. I bought a few slaves and I think it was basically all but one of them actually decided to join up. Let's see, 952. Yeah, we don't really have money, so it will. Has no one healed him? There we go. Might need to get a couple more medics here. Alright, Kat is KO'd for the next minute, effectively. And Kumo is basically good. Use a weapon with an indoor bonus. Wait, with an indoor bonus or with an indoor penalty? Because you're saying, like, you know, like the idea is to reduce the... Yeah, like, look, Naginata, -8, right? Like, that should increase the experience gain because it's technically a lower level, yeah? Penalty. Yeah. Alright. So, a single Gorillo nearly kicked our ass. I'm not feeling too... Not feeling too confident at the prospect of fighting even a single weak thing, even with everyone. Okay, so, chat, what is, like, a very cheap and effective weapon I can purchase en masse? Because trying to purchase anything from Scrap House, well, they're good quality, but that's part of the problem. I can only afford, like, 1 or 2 of them at a time if I do a drug run of hashish. So, you know, like, where can I get decent weaponry for a decent price? Because I think, like, all the Shek ones is just heavy weapon, and not just heavy weapon, it's also, you know, like 10-20 grand still, I think. Yeah, it's like, Beppo over here has a Desert Saber, Zale is using a Naginata, which is Keton number 2, you know, 2 Nodachis on them, Horse Chopper, and then just outside of those guys, it's basically all trash until you hit Ethel again, who has actually been doing very good with the polearm. And I think the polearm has been particularly good because of that armor pen. The armor pen, attack bonus, and then damage to animals. The polearm is just very good. Even at a... well, the lowest quality possible, effectively. It's still actually very good. And then outside of that, green is like, absolutely destroying with this bow. You can find decent sabers from human bandits near the Ash Zone. Polearms from Southern Hive. What's the average skill level of the Southern Hive? 20s? Which one was Ash? Isn't this down, like, down here, Ashlands? Or are you talking more of, like, the gas area, like, right here, where you need the gas mask? Ashlands also have gas. I mean, here, let me put it this way. Despite having actually hundreds of hours in this game, I think I've been to Ashlands once. I've never actually been to Catlon. Catlon, sorry. like, usually by the time I start getting my guys competent enough to the point where I feel like they might be able to actually fight their way there, I get burnt out. Yeah, it's like, last time I played this, I had gotten to the crab bandits and actually basically outfitted my entire squad with crab armor. Just to kind of find out that that was actually kind of a terrible decision because, yeah, they're going to be taking 20 hits, but, you know, they're only going to hit once in, you know, in retaliation. If you train them with sleeping beak things, it shouldn't be a problem. Well, that is why I'm here. I am attempting to find one or two. Hopefully before they find me. You know, keyword. Well, speaking of, there is 5 of them right there. Okay, I'm gonna skedaddle skadoodle over here to the high village and try to lure them over. Oh god, another gorilla. 2 of them. Uh-oh. Who's getting attacked? Oh shit, they already pulled. Oh no, Streak is... He's gonna lose his leg. I'm surprised that didn't hit, honestly. So this is bad. They are in the water. Okay, trying to get them up to the higher ground so my archers can actually shoot down at them. Is Streak being consumed? No, he's not. Raiding ruins feels more fun than selling drugs, also more money per run. I've been trying to do things that I haven't done really before, though. That's part of the thing. Part of the thing why I've been having so many issues with this particular run is just because I'm a little outside of my element. I've been doing things I've not been so used to. My last run that I did of this, it was an all-skeleton run. That felt very broken. That felt very, honestly, kind of like cheaty or like just a you win button, because once skeletons start getting trained up, the fact that you don't have to worry about blood, oh man. I basically, like, I think it was around like level 20 or 30 for statage. They just never lost a fight, basically. Like, it was a bloodbath. So I decided for this, I will do, you know, Bugman, because it's not something I've done before, and it sounds fun, you know, like Dwarf Fortress fun, as in, oh dear god, please, oh, please stop the pain. But yes, I need to definitely raid some ruins. The issue is the only ruin I have on my map right now necessarily is the Lost Library, which, well, blood spiders are awful. I hate them. Awful, awful, vile creatures. Right. So, that one beak thing nearly just took out like 7 people simultaneously. Oh my god. Does this hive have a squad somewhere for like defense? Holy shit. Oh, everyone is getting murdered. Oh my god. Dude, this sucks. Holy shit. Look at them all. Is dead. Yeah. Okay. I think we will be reloading. So, yeah. That went about as well as I'd expected it to do, but You can press tab to navigate to the dead tab? What do you mean? Yeah, I don't know what you mean by dead tab. What dead tab? No one said. Oh wait, squads are only limited to 20 people? Did I have a mod changing that at some point? Why 20? It doesn't even fit. It's 22. Oh, okay. I thought this hive was actually dead here. I didn't see anyone inside. Alright. So, do the guards not actually repopulate here? It's like a small handful of them. Not even a handful, it's like a smattering. I like how with this one guy here, you can tell I've been here a lot with the beak things. You feeling okay there, buddy? What are you doing over there, Neil? Neil? No limb giveaways. I mean, it's quite literally in the lore if any of these things end up getting injured. They just toss them out, basically. Oh my Christ! I fucking hate beak things, man. It's like, oh, what do we make, like, one of the most terrifying enemies in the entire game? Yeah, like, what do we make them look like? Oh, I don't know, like a goofy-ass giraffe. Okay, how does it attack you? Like, kicking you? No, no, no. It just swings its whole fucking neck down at you. Was it really only the one? No way in shit. What's going on over there? Rillo? Seriously though, man, like, with how dangerous the beak things are in this game, they are, like, the alpha predator. They are the top of the food chain, you know, it's like, they are an invasive species. That Grillo is very dead. Okay. Cot is slightly banged up. Alright, we're gonna have Silvershade pick this guy up. Okay, and if I remember correctly, Silvershade is actually my best boy. Or second best boy, actually, for running, so he's gonna get out of skadoodle with him. Selling eggs is kind of fastest, easiest money. Where do you get the eggs from? I don't know where, like, Beak Thing headquarters is. Somewhere around... I actually don't remember... I don't remember where their nests are. Or is it just like these here? Where it's just nest of insert thing. There are many in the vein as well. Where is Vein? I don't remember a lot of the regions by name. I'm in Vein. Oh. Like I said, man, I don't remember a lot of these names, okay? It's like, oh yeah, Western Hive, like Acid Shit Valley, you know? Oh yeah, awful freaking rocky Sheck desert. Mm-hmm. Oh, you know, like the acid caldera. I don't know, Stonehenge. Also, like, meteor impact. Oh god. Oh no. Okay, Green, you need to do some heavy lifting here, buddy. 91. 80. 86. Missed. We got one. 92. Oh, he's getting closer. 78. Come on. Get his head. There we go. Oh my god, we actually got him. Alright, how... I actually see every time he hits. Yep, there's the stomach hit. Any limbs missing? Nope. Surprising, honestly. Okay, so immediately, first thing in business, pick them up so they don't resurrect. Okay. So there is one. Zale is not healing people? Why are you not healing people? Okay, how is Silver? Still running? Ethel is bleeding. So they're not doing the... Silver, right, is running off. Skins as a... Why is the medic job seemingly broken right now? Jesus. Yeah, he's not even doing it. Skins is pretty fucked up. He has a medkit, not doing it. Was it because he was moving? That's a new one. Oh no. So that's bad. Okay. Beanhop is being... Oh. Okay. There's just one in the water now eating him. No, that's fair. He's in the water. Yeah, I know he's in the water. That's like prime area for you to be shooting him, in fact. What do you mean he's in the water? Shoot the fucker! I think that's a reload. I think Beanhop is dead. God damn it, man. This is why it's taken me so long to try to do the training with them, because just any fucking time I've attempted to do this on acquiring a beak thing for this method, my guys keep getting murdered. It's just kind of hopeless. And away he goes. The Hiver space program is thriving. Okay, well... Jesus, another one? Really? Okay. How about he's in the water? That's gonna get annoying. Can Fate pick him up? Kind of. I need to figure out who's dying and who's not. Alright. Okay, Zerka is pretty fucked up, actually. Wow. That's bad. That's bad. That's bad. Where are you, Green? Kill. Please. Now. Kill. What? Okay. Yeah. Wow, he blocked a hit for once. Oh, good. Zale's arm is fucked up. Excellent. So, chat, how do you get the eggs without this happening every single time? Do you just, like, have a skeleton pull a... No. No, actually fuck off. Are you kidding me? You just run faster than them. Yeah, that's the problem, is most of my little dipshits here are not in fact faster than them. Okay, how about we just... Where is he going? Kumo is okay, relatively speaking. Barth is... Fade, can you patch yourself? Yes. Slick. Has no medical. I really don't remember having this much trouble with the beak things previously. Is it just because the hivers are bad? Is it because the weapons, the armor is dead? What the fuck waste of time? Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. It's like every time I think I've done enough and I can maybe like start slinking away, you know, cut my losses and just, you know, get like one of them more come. It's like the fucking Fogmen, but beak things. You kill 5 of them. Nope, here's 10. Oh my Jesus. Yeah. My characters are weak. They are. And that's why I'm trying to get a beak thing. And it's like... It's rather obvious. I can in fact kill them now. Like, they've gotten to the point where they can actually fight 2 or 3 of them relatively effectively. But then the issue is they just keep coming. And they don't stop coming. Oh good. There is a single worker drone walking outside. Why am I taking all of them? Safety in numbers. But what are you guys doing? Oh, because okay. Going the wrong way. Are we? Alright, well, that one didn't go too terribly. Fuck's sake, dude. It doesn't look like that. You can't retreat when you have more characters unconscious. Yeah! Well, I mean, look. I'm not saying I'm right here. I'm trying to leave here, and that's not happening. Oh, that's why Silver got fucked. Right. Okay. Yeah. Shit. Alright, can I just get him to go there? So I gave him an order to come back here. Alright. Holy hell. I find it very difficult to believe that the Western Hive here would have actually been able to survive. It does seem like the beak things don't really aggro them all too often, though. Alright, what are you doing there, Silver? Is his pathing going to break, or is he actually going to be able to run that? Oh, they're eating. I see. Hmm? What the hell? Yeah? I deleted their job. What's happening? I was gonna have Zale run over and see if I could steal an egg, but... This isn't mine, says the guy who has stolen actually quite a bit. Okay. I just have you follow them. How heavy are they? Quite heavy. Should I use this backpack, or should I get the stealth backpack? B-Paz. It's a 60%. They're also large. Zale is my fastest character. If he is unable to do it, then... Stack 1 will store 9 of them. How many is there usually, though, in these things? Is that... Is the nest gone? What the hell? Oh. Okay, well... Oh, have they seen him? Oh, they haven't seen him. Does Snake work on them? Hey, there's a longsword. Is this... I'm assuming it being gray, it's like poopy, stinky quality. Yeah. Yeah, that's actually kind of quite bad. I mean, decent cutting damage, actually, but yeah, combat cleaver, moon cleaver, moon cleaver. It is kind of funny, though, that the beak thing eggs are considered low grade. No one wants these things for omelets, huh? Can we fit another one? Yes, we can. Excellent. Oh, but daybreak is happening. Uh-oh. No? Is that not enough room? Oh, it's one off. I can squeeze one single one in. Alright, cool. What are they worth? 4,200. Alright, what was the description? Nobles pay a lot of money for this rare delicacy. Many people die trying to steal them. Oh, no, they are actually trying to make frickin'... Ah? What? Did he get caught? Huh? But they're not pursuing him. Why is he exclaiming as if he got hurt, but nothing actually happened there? That's weird. Okay. Oh my god. Apparently this is also really good stealth training. Who would have thunk when your life is on the line? Oh, speaking of. Okay. Fade, I think, had the backpack. Yep. Dang, okay, well... What are they taking up for space here? How heavy are they? 6 kilos. Eh. It's not nearly as heavy as that, like, generator coil or whatever the hell that thing was. No stealth because of overload. I mean... Was it, though? Because... he still snuck around properly. They never actually chased him, so... well... Never mind. Now they are. Believe? Oh, wrong button. So I don't remember. Is the stealth based on line of sight? They can't see right behind them, right? Nope, they definitely see him now. They are pretty blind in both night and rain lower the view range. Rain actually has an effect on anything? I thought it was always an aesthetic thing. Does it really? Armor and equipment. 96% penalty to stealth. 96% penalty, and he's walking right next to him. Completely unbothered. Where's Silver? What? Oh, for fuck's sake. I did it again. I have the habit now of hitting tilde and selecting all. Perception? I don't think beak things have perception. I can't imagine they do. Yeah, you don't even actually see their perception value just because I think it only correlates to ranged. Alright, I'm gonna have to try to make a run for that particular village there. Right. Yep, Beppo is already getting attacked. I mean, hell, if it just keeps on beep, I might be able to just... Where'd it go? The thing is if I can just keep hitting R to do that little trick, we should actually be okay. Although it does seem like it's trying to keep up with Slick. And it's just... It cannot. I think it just re-aggroed on someone else. No? Oh, maybe it did, yeah. Well, I mean, at least it's going after the fast guys and is just unable to actually cope. That one did get a little closer. Well, it was a little tedious, but at least we're gonna get two. Alright, so... I really should just put the sleeping bags on top of one another then? How do you do that? Because... Is there a trick to it? Because it still shows you being unable to do it because it's technically like a built item though, isn't it? I'm honestly kind of surprised at how fast some of these other guys are. What's his athletics at? 48. Oh, someone got hit. I think it was just kind of incidental though. That's bad. Yep. Oh. Oh. Oh, he's still sneaking. Oh! Wait, starving bandits? Wait, no. Escaped servants. Are these guys technically neutral? Or are they like the, oh god, what the hell are they? The rebel farmers or something? Where they will actually attack you? Because they seem to be neutral. Don't know where that other beak thing is. Oh, there he is. Right at his heels. Almost looks like a pet. How fast is he running? 32. 33. Hmm. So if I'm not mistaken, I do believe that there is a mod that allows you to have pet beak things. And I kind of feel like that is probably a little overpowered, considering. Uh-oh. Yeah, all those escape servants are now dead. Fucking rip. Silver, could you just not get involved? I'm gonna put him on passive and put him in the building so he just doesn't drop that thing, because that that's a ticking time bomb. If he drops that thing, he's had that thing in his hands long enough for that thing to heal up now. Fade is slower than shit. Oh, is it? Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's why. Mm-hmm. Makes sense. Right, then Streak is injured, which is probably the reason why. Alright. So where is the... Where are the guards? There's always a guard here. Like a massive swarm of guards for this particular hive. Why is there not now? I'm in danger. So you're kind of glitching it out to... Like, it's not directly on top of each other then. It's slightly offset. Is kind of fucked up. Heal him. All of you guys are gonna have to probably fight this thing. Kumo is... Oh, he's actually able to like, not eat shit and die here. That's good. So, Streak and Fade seem to be completely okay. Alright, what are you saying here, sorry? Go to build menu, place one, confirm build menu again, place next one on top of it and slightly shift it towards the pillow side. So you're kind of building it at like a diagonal, going in the direction of the pillow? What the fuck is Silvershade doing? Where's he going? Oh, because he's on bodyguard. Okay. So he is actually healing now. That's good. This one up. Ethel will pick that one up. Okay, I think... Oh god, yeah, that one is actually almost not dead anyhow. Or KO'd even. So this thing was a threat until it took a couple of arrows to the knee. Let's see. Seven toughness is sort of bad even for having numbers, as his plus 40 damage taken is a liability. Whomst? Which one are you talking about? I'm gonna heal this thing just so it doesn't frickin' die. All this effort, I'm not letting go to waste. Oh, for Christ, now what? He's getting attacked by fogmen? Yeah, I guess they are kind of close, yeah. Where's he going? Oh, because... Alright, so, I think the Western Hive as a whole is on its way out because... Yeah, they seem to be slowly dying off. We will take everything we can eat. Oh, good. We'll actually see a clash between banditos and fogmen. That's not a very common one, I don't think. Who's gonna win? Like, the fogmen actually have... Yeah, the fogmen have decent stats. Yeah, like, in comparison at least. Although the bandits definitely outnumber them. Yeah. Whoever is unconscious, what's happening? Oh, because of the camera. Alright. Oh, Beep is dying. No one has healed him. Okay, they're not good, but they're stable. Oh, well, they're streak. Definitely not gonna let Beep of all people die. Can't let the main character die. With this character's death, the chain of fate has been severed. You can continue in this doomed world, or you can press the button to reload. I don't remember the exact line that was used for that. I think I'm mostly correct on that. Okay, so that's 1, 2. Where's our... Oh, he's... That's why I'm not seeing him. Okay, but yeah, last time I was here, there was a massive swarm of soldier drones just patrolling right here in the middle, and I honestly don't know what's happened to them, because now it's like, well, 2 worker drones? 3? I don't know if they're hiding in one of these buildings, or if they are actually dead and gone. Okay, he's not gonna get up anytime. Okay. Oh yeah, no, all of them are completely... Okay. Alright, Zerka. Zale is currently carrying someone, Streak is carrying someone, Beanhop is not particularly viable for that right now. It might just be safer for me to take the ones that can run and then just come back for the rest. I think we have 1 sleeping bag on us right now. Oh. Oh, here they are. Do they only come out at a certain time then? I have no idea what this is supposed to be. It's just a random platform here. Alright, so Silver Shade, we have Zale who is able to leg it, who has all the money. Is there an ideal location to sell those things, or is it just sell it wherever? Because I do think I've gotten swamp thing, oh god. I do think I've gotten the beak thing eggs before, and then I just sold them off to, like, the swampers or something. I don't know if those things have any value, greater or lower, depending where you are. else can run? Rain? Definitely can. Sad Neil kinda can't. Slick definitely can, Jesus. Yeah, skins. Azurka, nope. We. Kind of, but not good enough. Kinda, not really. No. No. Okay. Oh, good. Are starving bandits really supposed to be running around in here? Don't really remember ever seeing them before. They can't even keep up. Actually, not even that many of them. But yeah, I thought the starving bandits were pretty much supposed to be secluded to, like, the desert areas. This might be wrong, but I think a couple of the guys keeping up are... Yeah. Yeah, they are. Skins is one of the ones that has the legs. But Slick. Yep. Yeah, there's actually a pattern there for most of them. Most of the ones keeping up with Zale are actually having the stealth leg, or not the stealth leg, the... What is it actually called? Scout leg. There we go. Oh god, they're actually all using polearms, aren't they? Yeah. They are. Alright, so what were the weapon suggestions? You had polearms from the Southern Hive, and then what was it, the bandits from, like, Ashlands? Something like that? Kind of strangely, like, the texture here for the mountains makes me think a little bit of Scorn. Just random building there, it seems. Shilahood skeleton. Or just like a piece of poop. Yeah, you know what? Scrap House isn't even on the map, so... What is that? Is that a quarry or airfield or something? Right, well, these guys got here relatively safely. The border zone. On the highway to it. Okay. Where's he going? Resources. Oh, the fabric. Of course. Where's he going now? Ditching resources. Yes, ditching the hides is more important than you sleeping in the bed and getting rest. Okay, dude. Whatever. Okay, so it kind of looks like those are actually just always at face value. It's a mild shame. It'd be kind of nice to be able to, like, go over to the UC and sell them for slightly more. Thing does actually straight up tell you as well that, hey, the nobles are willing to pay a pretty good price for these. Okay, so the sheer simplicity that was actually stealing these things, yeah, you might be right. This might actually be... He is broke. He can no longer afford any more. Shit. Okay. So yeah, I might have to get a few more of those. You're kidding me. Really? Oh, but you actually have to, like, rebuild it every time? He does have a sleeping bag. We're gonna select the bottom one, put in bed. Okay. Pick up. And then put into bed? Size disparity. Because that's still a... That's an adult still, right? Don't know. Ah. I see. Did you not want to just stack them? Hmm. Where's he going? Oh! Oh, here they are. Alright. So that's the rest of them. Okay, cool. Alright, now I need to actually... Well, hopefully they don't decide to actually come in here, because that's going to be a problem if I suddenly have bandits trying to get in here, and one of my guys drops one of the rather frightening beak things. There you go. Got there in the end. This is dumb. But I kind of have a feeling that this is actually just going to work, isn't it? so we're gonna put the elders here in the bottom. Zale can put the one in the third one. Mm-hmm. You know, as you do. Mm-hmm. The Leaning Tower of Beak thing. You've heard of Jenga. Well, I don't know what this game is called, but, Is it because they're still wounded, or is that needing a reload? Didn't really think about the one that was under Kumo right now, but oh well. Oh god, yep. Huh. Well, that really kind of shows you that the game does in fact, you know, like, simulate their, different ages and their growth, because I think these three right here are all different ages, technically. You know, they're all different heights. You know, even accounting for the different height differential of these beds. I think that's a bit too much to take into account there. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Right. Well, who shall we have test this out, actually? Ethel, maybe? Yeah, let's give Ethel a try here. Hey, no, 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 go on passive. Hey, chat? This might have been a bad idea. I've never seen that option before. The game has been saved properly and it shall now crash. How considerate. Oh, good evening, sir. I'm about to throw myself out the window. Oh, but wait, before you do, could you go get me another cup of wine, please? Oh, yes, of course, sir. Here you are, sir. Thank you. Very well, sir. Will that be all? Oh, yes, quite. Indubitably. Yeah, very good. Have a nice trip. Alright, well. Good to see that my pole arm has in fact not despawned. We're going to attempt this one last time. Ethel is not attacking. Problem. Oh, there he goes. Is melee just... Yeah. There you go. Huh. Was weird. Alright, so punches are only single target, but the kicks are very, very much... Oh, never mind. It's like you can actually kind of see the difference in how the martial artist is attacking just as the skill is going up. So this also kind of fixed the issue with the healing, especially if you're using a blunt weapon. Because part of the problem before with them healing was... Part of the problem before was just them not healing fast enough for it to really be particularly easy to get it up. But with them all stacked up like that, even if one KOs, it doesn't matter. There's a problem with this, though. Healing them. If one of them gets a little too banged up. So, how high did this get him? 49 dex? Flex speed, attack speed, martial arts is pretty decent. Huh. Does martial arts not actually give you melee attack? Is the melee attack the equivalent of martial arts, but for weapons? Bonus when fighting opponents stronger than you. Okay. So I don't know if... I actually don't know. Can the... Oh, you can... Oh my god, the rotate actually allows you to fit it in that way. I don't know if punching, you know, like martial arts can ever actually do cutting damage, technically. Don't know if you can kill someone with martial arts. How long has he been there? He's alive! Well, that's a lot of blood. Don't know if one of them is technically dead or not. Doesn't seem to be. Yeah, so that's actually a really good experience. Wow, okay. What's he up to? 29. Okay. So, these are... Fate is still slow. No wonder. The freaking mercenary play is 20 kilos. Jesus. Okay, so... Chat, is there anything, like, as cheesy as this for... toughness? Or is that still just kind of like, go get the ship being out of you? Because I'm assuming it's pretty much just that still. Alright, yeah, I think the beak things only eat your dudes if you haven't reloaded. Should I bring this with me? Southern Hive. I think Southern Hive is like here? I don't remember. I've had one clash with them before. And away he goes. I don't think there's been a single time where I've put someone down where they haven't gotten launched into the goddamn atmosphere. Well, I say that and it doesn't happen. I think these guys are almost ready to leave here. Looks like that might be the case. Gardener is... Alright. All have absolutely awful strength values. Yeah, Barth should be able to do it. Gardener should be waking up here soon, hopefully. Yeah, there he is. Okay. Hopefully this will be good enough to get them back now. The local murder bird murdering the local murder gorilla. As long as they don't do it to my guys, I don't care. It is a little cathartic seeing one of them getting the snot being out of them. But, yeah, not exactly a spectator sport, that, when you are on the front lines there. Good. They don't have a follower. I mean, by the time Beep and Barth actually get over here, they are going to be healed up. Alright, green. So who do we got here? Right, so Meathead is probably still... Yes, very, very busy. I'm sorry, is... Hides aren't a one-to-one. How many hides do you... how many leather do you get from a single hide? What the hell? Actually very, very good at that. A very good ratio. No wonder why they've been lasting so damn long. Jesus. I haven't really been paying attention, but I've kind of had a feeling like things weren't exactly, you know, like, correct with it. You know, being a one-to-one, and yeah. Yeah, no, there's definitely a greater ratio happening there. Right, how about those pants there? Let's see, leather tanning bench should probably be under that, actually, so he prioritizes that. Trader's leathers, they're not great, but they're not terrible. I don't think we have anything, yeah, we actually want the ninja rags for our shooty boys. What pants? I would assume there's ninja pants of some form. So why are they not automatically putting people into beds? There you go. Okay, so Ethel was, I think, the guy that we just had trained up, so... Hmm. That feels kind of wrong. Kind of looks like only 3 were getting hit initially. A couple of them die. Katanas, flesh cleavers. Honestly, I think the cleaver might be one of the better things I have right now. Speaking of... let's see, this guy only has that, which is doing a grand total of .34 blunt. Yeah, the ninja blades really aren't particularly great, are they? Hmm. Wait, what? I have no idea what he just said. So here's something, I think he was saying that he is now a murderer? So now things can't get worse? Couldn't possibly get worse? I don't know. Sad Neil being sad, per usual, basically. Actually, kind of thinking on it, one of the best martial artists in the game by default is actually Tin Fist, isn't it? Just a full-on skeleton actually doing pugilism. Alright, what's your stats at Beep? Not particularly great. We will get Beep up. Just for the memes, if anything, really. Okay. Who is the one that has the food cart? It seems like there might actually be a food preference system here, maybe? Because I think some of these items are disappearing before other ones. I don't know. I don't have anything to necessarily base that off of. That is just supposition, but kinda looks like that might be a thing. God, this food is very expensive. 75, that is better. Alright. Let's buy some of that for now. I think... yeah, we still need some. So yeah, it's a little tedious. But if I can get another 5 beds of these things, we should be good. Yeah, I'm not getting the option to heal them either. Dexterity is now in the 50s. It's probably good enough. might have to just make a second pile of beds and leave them empty so I can swap them back and forth between, maybe? .40 melee attack on Zale, 33 pole arms, which is damage still apparently, and that's it actually. I thought weapon skill was also kind of like melee attack and defense, but no. No, it's just damage. Alright. So who all needs training right now? Slick, Garner, Kumo, Bean, Wee, Skins, Zerka. I think are pretty much all of them. Alright. Barth is good on martial arts, but his saber skill needs up. What? No! Get the fuck! They're trying to eat my goddamn big things. Hell no! I have gone through way too much trouble to try to, or to just allow them to steal that. No. No, no, no. Throw out of home. Where'd he go? Schroeder out. What? But I'm not holding shift for that. What the hell? Throw him out of the home. Pick him up! There you go. I don't know why I have to manually do this. Drop. Sail. Drop him. Thank you. Like that there's just a crossbow bolt stuck into the door now. Now, hopefully they are still alive. I'm not sure if any of them have died or not. There's no easy way for me to tell now, with them being all into each other like that now. Alright. How is everyone's wounds? Beep is a little screwed up, but that's because of the martial arts. I think everyone else is... Hello? Huh. That's weird. I think he might have aggroed onto the beak things. Alright. Alright, so we still have a good amount of food. I'm going to sell these eggs. And that's it. That's all we can do right now for those. I mean, all things considered, the eggs might actually be a half-decent way of training strength up. Huh. There we go. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to train my guys here, honestly. Like, these things are too fucked up. I've hit them too many times. So yeah. Skins, we, Zerka, Beanhop, Kumo, Gardner, and Slick are all kinda a little worse for wear. Wow, Zerka is actually kind of like the worst one off, even. Although I think Zerka, for a period there, did actually not have a weapon in any capacity, so that might be why. I bring him up too. It is kind of funny how just a short spurt like that is actually kind of enough to help them out a little bit in stats. Alright, so we have you, no medical kit, no repair kit. Beep does in fact have medical kits and is not on robotics, so he's good. Good, 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 good. Not good. Streak is surprisingly okay, actually. I think I might actually have Zadniel also do healing here. Green is not on medical duty. Silver Shade is. And then we have Kot. Zerka is... Okay. Just leave him like that for now. Alright. We have these guys. Because it's going to be very, very bad if I end up in a fight with no healing. And that's all they had here. Shit. Wait, what? Would be really nice if the nav mesh wouldn't break around here. There we go. So hopefully there's a few medical kits and whatnot being sold here. Where's the bartender? Hmm? Wait, what? Why are they back here? Alright, whatever. They do in fact have a first aid kit and repair kit. Oh, right, I can... Yeah, look at that. Rotation. Resident Evil. Yeah. Alright. Wow, really? Oh, come on, just let me sell it at like 4,200. I'll take the L on that. Just give me the money, man. I mean, technically speaking, it doesn't actually matter, does it? Like, Zale having the highest medical skill would actually be able to make a lot of use out of the worst ones, right? So, Silver Shade, is he? Yes, he is. Okay. You know, the game just crashed. Damn it. Ah, man. When's the last time I saved? Because I'm gonna have to buy all that stuff again, I think. Ugh. What a pain in the butt. Oh, it's back here, like, right at the start of them running off. Ugh. Alright, I'm just gonna have Zale run over then. He's a big boy, he can do it. It's fine. I do still think it's a shame, though, that we can't just, like, reclaim these things. They're just there, and then we're not allowed to even build near them. So... the hell? Someone's outside blaring their horn. It's pretty late at night. Okay. Should we... $100 charges. Yeah, that might be a good option on him. Advanced Splend Kit. What's the difference between these two? Just quality, really. Okay, that's fine. Alrighty. Yep, just get him back now. So I do think maybe some of the issue with pathing might be the compressed Heightmap that Kenshi is using. Good, the fly buzzing sounds again. I think part of the thing about the fly buzzing is there are many circumstances where I've just heard it so often, it's like white noise to me. It's just, I don't pay it any heed. I think that's part of the thing about it, is just I have actually now heard it so much that I need to make like an overt attempt to listen to it or for it to pay attention to it. It's, I don't know, man, it's a little weird. All right, Silver Shade will be my second boy with Splint. There you go. I think you need to manually tell them to use the splints though. Alright, Zale does not have many medkit. How about we just... yeah, that should be fine for now. Okay, so the cloth pants actually don't affect your stats in any capacity negatively. 26. Better than nothing. I mean, all things considered, that's actually not that bad. Especially going from nothing, quite literally. Alright. Although the Trader's Leathers is not particularly great. Trader's Leathers, Drifters, Leather Pants, rattan hats. Were the rattan hats these? It is. Yeah, alright. So I want to make a couple of those for the archers then. Because it is actually a benefit. Meathead. Intruder out. Hungry Bandit. Robotics. Hmm. Okay. I don't know if there's any other hats that are actually benefiting archery any. Okay. I think I'm just gonna have to try to mosey on down to the... Are they not synced? No, they aren't. Go on down to... What was that? That was weird. There you go, Neil. Neil? You know what? I think Neil was actually the only one going the correct direction. Whatever. Just have to cut over the mountain. Want to go to the southern hive maybe to try to see if I can get some weaponry. I kind of feel like I should have been having Meathead maybe have done some smithing this entire time as well. Do we need to have a armor storage for him to automatically pull this out? Huh. Yeah, it's not very easy to automate that, is it? I've had it before where... Oh, there is zero visibility there. Good God. I've had it before, though, where... Used to be a great port city, not anymore, though, obviously. Old Empire, as it's called now. A port? In a swamp? What was it for? Flying swamp boats? It was a long time ago. The water level was a few hundred meters higher back then. I don't know what a meter is. Well, it sounds like a lot. Relatively, yes. People loved their boats back then. Every time you talk, it just fills my head with 100 questions. What's about? Man. So one of the things I really wish this game did actually get a little bit more of in the end. It's just more dialogue, interactions, world building, you know, like, kind of like... would you consider this direct or indirect? I guess this would be a little bit more direct, isn't it? Like, it is telling you that there used to be these things as opposed to implying. It's very weird seeing all this grass just wiggle back and forth. Gonna assume... Oh? No, they made a oh, okay, well they've split up now. Oh, if someone is swimming, everyone is slowed. Ugh. Ideal. I probably shouldn't, but... I got money. Hashish doesn't weigh that much, right? You know what? He's gonna be wearing that backpack, I might as well. Well, knock on wood, but it kind of figures that now that I have my entire squad here, I'm not suddenly getting attacked. You know, and then I'm going to try to leave, and then I'll be attacked. Oh, I'll just have like a squad of leviathans descend down upon me. Also... Oh my god, really? Is this amount of light just being delivered by these spotlights? The drugstores seem to be closed. Yeah, even Buddy Boy Bucko here isn't even here. You call this a business? I really do need to get some more of these stealth backpacks though, thief backpacks. It's only got 4 more. That's fine. Whatever. It does in fact weigh 1 kilo each. Dear God, actually just thinking of it, like a kilo of frickin'... You know, ganja What's like the usual amount that people buy it in? Like, I know it's in grams, but how much is the usual amount that you would be purchasing of marijuana? Like, low tens? Swamp raptors, huh? I don't remember if they're hostile or not. I think they are, it's just... I don't think I've ever really ran across any in this right now. For this entire playthrough, I think I've only seen one or two of them. Not really sure what I should even expect down here. Stone Rat Village. So those are the smoke raptors right there. Yeah, no, they're actually not hostile. Alright. It's just a weird seam there. So the whole lore about the ocean being a few hundred meters higher is kind of weird when you really like look at a lot of things on this map. Like, it's not really built in a way where that kind of actually makes sense, because, you know, you have the skeleton graveyard, or whatever the hell you want to call it, I don't remember, obedience, right? And you know, it's like, if the ocean was higher when that happened, I don't think it would have been where it was, or is even. So I need to find the South Hive. I'm not all too sure where they are. I think I found them when I was actually going to Spring, but that's getting very close to like Skeleton Horde area. And I actually encountered like an encampment of them when I was trying to get between places through a mountain pass? Where was that? Oh god, was that over here in the Reaver territory? I really don't want to go over there if that was the case. How much food do I even have? It's definitely getting lower. Good. Good. Devour him, swamp raptors. They are getting what they deserve. Does anyone have a... Yeah, okay. Just take a couple of those hides. Sure hope that thing isn't trying to attack me right now. Alright, no, it's not. So the fact that the swamp raptors were able to just take out a couple of weak things, I think 3 of them even, yeah. First off, a little bit of respect. Secondly, I kind of don't want to screw with them for a couple of reasons now. One, mildly concerned. The high bone fields. From someplace even higher. So where the devil is this then? Scorchlanders can eat raw meat? God, they are actually eating that food at a pretty frightening pace. Fields. That is a very large skeleton, actually. And that's gotta be some sort of like... This is animal territory, a different world. Even the Empire is starting to fade away from here. Not surprised with all the big things around. And that immortal fish guy. I'm sorry? Wait, what? Oh god. That is like ridiculously large for a skeleton. That the fucking largest creature that ever existed. Jesus Christ, man. You know, it's like, oh, okay, we have, you know, like some sort of space station or something, you know, like, alright, whatever, that's, you know, interesting to look at. And then it's just like, okay, we are this small, and then there's that. Like, dear God, man, whales are already very large, and, you know, there's not that many of them, albeit a lot of them were also hunted heavily, but like that thing? Like, that if something existed at that size, there would have to be at the very most a few hundred of their species across the entire planet. Just for their sheer size, like, the amount of just, yeah, like the environmental carrying capacity for something that sized. Just, Jesus Christ, man. So there is in fact a town there. Wait. Wait, whoa, wait, whoa, 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 whoa. Morn is in the... ruin of the space station, or whatever the hell that is. Oh no. That's never a good sight. Yeah, it's already tried to aggro. Oh, goody. Oh, I sincerely don't remember this town. I might have gotten here once in a previous playthrough, and that was it. Just one singular time. And this is Catan. Okay. So what is this technically? UC territory? I don't usually come down here at all to the southern area. Is he? Where you going? Oh, I see. Now we do have a little bit of money. Albeit not very much. 2 bars again. Alright, what do we got here? We have... let's see, I guess we should probably buy some food, honestly. Okay, we have a hiver named Ribs. So I've been seeing some stuff posted around, you know, like saying that, like, the very first thing a hiver is named after is the first thing that they see. So, like, did this guy see some rib bones? Or did this guy see, yeah, like, just some dude cooking some meat? Paste. Yeah, that is an exceptionally fitting name for someone that is going to be Paste. Are you kidding me? Another one? Double. Yes, double trouble. God, I don't even know what to do with them all now. Can't talk to these guys, those are just Empire peasants. Alright. Huh. You know what? Southern UC might not be too terrible. Just for the fact that I'm not getting, you know, harangued by the goddamn manhunters constantly. Or accosted, or whatever word you want to use. But that does kind of beg the question of, oh no. Huh. Don't know if they're gonna make it a... I don't know if they can make it here alive. And the thing is while I am saying I don't really remember this area too well, I want to say I do at the same time. Like, I kind of vaguely remember that. Hmm. There's no gate guards, strangely. Huh. Actually, kind of somewhat abandoned, even. Oh, that's always a good thing to see. Guy running for his life as you know, change your camera over to him, and there's just a hell of a lot of blood and bodies. Always a great thing to see. Oh my god. Oh god. Oh my... Oh, this is not good. Okay. Paste. How about... I see. He's already lost his leg. He's alive again? Never mind. You know, me making that joke of double trouble is kind of fitting. 'Cause yeah. He was in trouble. And then it was made double. I cannot be fucked to reload, because I can only assume that I can get more of them now. I have 20 dudes at this point. I'm not too concerned anymore about recruits. I think that's supposed to be a skull. I'm not honestly sure. Could be a rock. Could be a skull. I've got no idea. Silvershade, in fact, never went back for him. That's very considerate, Silver. Thank you. I think Paste is dead. Oh, Paste is kind of fucked up. I love how everyone just ran over to try to heal him. Well, if we take too long here, Paste is going to live up to his name. How is he alive? Legitimately, how is he still alive? He's still alive! I just need Sail to pick up Silver now. Oh, he got hit. Pace has died. Never mind. Put him down. So, what was that, like 7,000 cats just pissed away there? From both of them dying. Oh well. I don't think either of them were unique recruits. I think those were just random ones, so... yeah, not overly worried about that. I'm a little bit more concerned about Silver, though. Seriously, man. Fuck beak things. All my homies hate beak things. Like, where's he going now? God. It's like this wasn't bad enough. No, here you go. Have a skin spider too. Just for good measure. Okay, so we do have food. It's only 10 nutrition though, so that's not... oh. Oh no. Zale actually got KO'd. Well, shit. I'm sorry? Why was there a beak thing in here? I don't think anyone would notice me stealing his stuff, would anyone? Who am I being seen by? That's what I thought. Alright. Ring Saber. Let's see. 4 defense bonus, 1.18 damage, 2k monies. Yeah. Also just a free medkit. Well, shit. Okay, so Slick is on his back. Slick's inventory is empty, so we could just... see, we have standard on... Alright, cloth pants. Here you go. Free pants for you, I guess. The leather shirt is worth some money. The armored hood is equipable. The mercenary leather armor is fine. Wooden sandals, literally no one can wear them. And we have the ringed saber. Which... yeah. Yeah, I think that'll do. Of course, dear old Slicky. Oh well to you, I guess. Sorry there, Tech Hunter. Better luck next time. Although with that being said, I need to make sure this isn't like faction aligned, stolen from. Nope, it's just stolen from. Alright, cool. Disguise. Fade. Let's see, Barth. Why does Dazurka not have anything equipped? Was that because I was training him previously? I think so. I think I just never re-equipped. It does... like, it is kind of nice in the fact that the hivers can just kind of, like, eat raw meat. I know I've been buying a lot of food, but that's just because eating the meat, just the small nutrition value is just so... it becomes so tedious on upkeep. Zale is still very screwed up. Alright. Huh. Yeah, no hivers. Although, considering what happened to the 2 previous recruits, it also begs the question whether or not it's even really worth me doing. If I'm just gonna, you know, at the very least, if I just leave them to die. What's going on? What's okay. You know what? If... Nah, dang, alright. Oh no. Oh no 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 no. Fuck. God damn it, man. Did I... Okay. He does. Alright, good. Melee attack and defense bonus -2. Honestly, it's not that bad. Oh god. Samurai helmet actually impedes your dodge skill by quite a damn lot, actually. Alright. I think maybe we do actually need to run a bed or two. Or 3? Not really a whole hell of a lot of them up here, is there? This isn't mine. They're not rentable? I'm kind of curious what the lore here for this town is supposed to be. Because rather obviously, some things are wrong with this town, and the fact that it's basically, you know, half abandoned. Only I can just use these. Yo, what the fuck? So, the beds were a trap. If you try to use the beds, you get attacked by flesh spiders. Holy shit. Well, at least they go down relatively easily. But good Christ, man. They hit hard. I don't know if they're any harder hitting than the blood spiders, though. Honestly, I think it might be a little bit of a toss-up between those two. I do think these ones can take a couple more hits comparatively, but yeah. Okay, well, Fade, can you like, yep, you can go lay down. Cool. Alright, Barth. Alright. Zerka. Skins. Let's all sleep next to the very, very safe gate that just had all those pop out of it. You know, as you do. Speaking of, I missed one. Really is too bad that a lot of the animals in the game don't actually drop meat. Okay, Barth is good. Next one up. Oh, wow, Kat is good. Of all characters, Kat is good. Okay, I think we only have 6 beds here. Who do these beds even technically belong to? Wolf Den has been wiped out. So, considering the sheer quantity of beak things around here... Oh, their bodies just completely despawned. Yep, there goes the last one. Considering the sheer quantity of the beak things around here, though, I am kind of curious if I can just go off and steal a couple more eggs. With this also being said, why can we not actually make food out of the eggs ourselves? It implies it, and yet we cannot eat them. Probably, you know, that's probably actually because... actually... I was gonna say so that they don't get consumed automatically and you know, like, be annoying about that, but if you have to make food through like a cooking range or something, then that's a non-issue. Okay. I'm gonna have Sail scout around, actually. See if any of those, beak thing nests are about. It is very frequently only the chest or stomach that are getting hit now. I've noticed that ever since I've gotten armor on a lot of them. It is explicitly a handful of, you know, locations, and I don't know if that's because it's survivorship bias or if, you know, something else is going on there, because, let's see, this isn't really protecting stomach all too well. But then, you know, these guys... Okay, well... Why is that gorilla black? Oh, you know what? This armor is awful. 17% cut, 7% blunt because of that shoddy grade. Oh my god, it's actually like probably worse than just going naked. Oh, that black gorilla is horrifying. What do you mean 73 attack, 57 strength? 72 dexterity, 68 toughness? What do you mean? No, we will in fact not be fighting this thing. That is terrifying. Discovered hive. Hello there. Yes. Your audio wasn't unmuting? How often does that happen for you? First time. How's the game going? It depends how you wanna really like factor that in there, dude. How's it going in a general sense? Ups and downs. Like, again, I don't know if... Okay, I don't know what I'm saying again. I don't know if it's because I'm playing Hivers or because I've just not been very good or what, but yeah, just... It's been a lot of issues here and there. Oh, I don't think I can take on South Hive. They have middling of 50 attack. Oh, that's... Jesus. You just did the old peace quest in Warframe. I don't know what that is, my guy. Is that the new one? Guys are good as the workforce, bad as warriors. Yeah, I understand that, but still, I wanted to do this as a thing. At least he can run faster than them. If he was actually green, you know, if I can get green with better athletics, he might be able to, like, kite them a little bit. You know, run away, shoot, bolt, run. You'd probably try it at some point yourself. What's that? Try it only Hivers? One of the things that kind of is irking is... Look at my lineup, okay, on the bottom. You might notice a very specific, like, subspecies of Hiver that is more prevalent than the others compared to, you know... Well... Bad, a lot of Hivers don't like the Hivers you would control because they aren't part of the Hive anymore. Well, that's kind of like part of the very light RP I'm trying to do with this, is like... Zale was the exiled prince and he's been trying to band together a bunch of other exiled Hivers in the hopes of getting revenge on Western Hive. Yeah, like maybe go kill the queen at some point. They are very persistent. But yeah, I've also lost 2 guys technically, but they were just fresh recruits, so they weren't really anything of particular note. Probably should have saved them. I kind of tried to, but eh. One run you've done a few times and eventually want to repeat or try it again is called Torsalo. No. That sounds awful. Seriously, that just sounds miserable. If for any other reason than just the duration, like the amount of time it would take you just to get from A to B. Meet for the king. I don't think you guys have a king, do you? You have a queen. I mean, hell, I'd take them getting murdered by big things at this point. Don't really need to fight them myself here. They also have princes, though. Yes, but a prince is not a king. Okay. That's a little unencouraging. Oh my god. He's gotten like one hit in. They don't give a shit anymore. Oh, hey, speaking of a prince, right here, dude. There's a South Hive prince. Right there. I find it kind of strange that he's actually just using a flesh cleaver. That's not a very, like, princely weapon, is it? Hopefully I can bring them over, though. Come on. Oh, come on. You were so persistent up until this point. Now, it's like they've hit their leash length. Did I run? No. I would kind of like a little bit, oh god. I would like a little bit more lore on the Hivers though, because all things considered, I can only assume that these things were either found or made to be a slave race, you know? Because if you are, like, have you seen anything on the Queen? Because there is a queen in-game that you can find. You have not. Do you want spoilers? I don't know if you care about spoilers or not. Because it's like... You're fine with it? Alright, well. So the Hive Queen? Yeah, like for both hives. South and west. There's two different ones, just to be clear there, but yeah, like the Western Hive Queen is she has a thing called the gestation chamber, right? And the thing about the gestation chamber is it's mechanical. The queen can also not talk. She screams at you, and that's it. So, I think, like, just looking at her visually, just kinda, you know, like, just with that gestation chamber thing alone, I think there's already a very heavy emphasis or implication on the fact that she's probably just, you know, like some creation from the First Empire. You know, again, I think there's a lot of implication that the Hivers are in fact a slave race that were, you know, like bioengineered. And the thing about like the Shek and Scorchlanders and whatnot, as far as I understand on those ones, the you know, like the Shek and whatnot are actually just genetically modified humans, again, from like First or Second Empire. But probably First. I don't know. Maybe it was Second Empire under like Catlon? Because if I remember correctly on that, cannibals were actually a creation of Catlon. The massive cannibal tribes to the north end of the map are not, in fact, you know, like, a naturally occurring thing from desperation. No, that was actually a manufactured issue from Catlon, because Catlon is, well, kind of a dick. Wonder if I could hit the prince and if that would actually keep him persistent here. Oh god. Because it seems like the one I've hit previously has constantly pursued me no matter what now. Left arm is a little buggered. Something about the first or second empire and you got ad bombs. I was just trying to say that I'm fairly certain that the Hivers are a slave race, and there is in fact a mechanical device attached to the Hiver Queen. Again, the gestation chamber. Right, like it's not organic. So but yeah, like, I'm not sure if she is actually like the skeletons and is actually thousands of years old, or if like a new queen is selected every so often and then they like surgically attach that to the new queen to use basically as like a like basically just a biological host, like it's a freaking parasite. Not really sure. Gonna seal that. Gonna seal this. Oh, if you want purple... Oh, shit. So there's just no negatives to that. Why is this armored rag actually worth something? That seems a little weird. Alright, whatever. That's ours. Oh, they don't like me stealing from them. Nasty no hives. You're trying to kill me. Fuck you. How dare you steal from us when we're trying to kill you? Rude as hell. Oh, they are still chasing me. They are very upset about that. Okay, taking bets. Am I going to lose here? Okay, well, two of them are specifically after Zale, so I can at least keep these two busy. Ooh, it's not looking very good. Someone just shot a bolt. Oh, hey, cotton green. Wait, silver, what? Oh. Oh, right, the big thing. Yeah. Is it with attack slots mod or vanilla? Neither, technically. This is Kenshi. Kenshi just has attack slots integrated. Whether or not that's because they themselves did a little bit of their own coding for that being a mod on their own end, or if that was just them integrating attack slots, I don't know. Attack slots being the mod, I mean. How are you guys missing so much? Please stop missing. ×5. I like chaos. Although I think me doing that has definitely made shit a lot harder. I'm sorry, did he just steal my shit? What did he just do? He did something. I don't know if he stole stuff or if he started bandaging one of my dudes or what. Uh-oh. Wait, he's giving up? What is he doing? There we go. Alright, hopefully they all collectively just stay down. Why did I take this? We'll take that, though. You'd probably have gone with 3 slots. ×5 is nice if you plan to have a bigger squad. Numbers matter quite a bit more. Yeah, I know, but yeah, that's kind of what I was planning, but things always turn out the way that you expect it. My cut is anyone dying technically? Rebooting? No, it looks like everyone's actually relatively okay. Don't really know if this was worth the effort getting down here and then the fight and whatnot, but I mean, shit. A little bit of extra armor just out of the leather. That's nice. Why did you shoot that? You were... Huh. Actually, where's the prince? Green is the best. Yeah, he's good. Also helps I've given him a very good crossbow. Man, not a single, like, normal grade. Oh, there's the prince. Oh, shit. Lever. But they're just trying to pugilist now. Alright, so we have stripped some of their weapons off. Righty. There's still one alive somewhere? Oh, but he doesn't have his weapon, so whatever. So, I'm finding it very hard to believe, especially with, like, greater attack slots, that the pole arms, just in a general sense, aren't the best weapon. Because, yeah. Having a big swing and then just hitting, you know, like half a dozen dudes. It's pretty good, you know? It's very hard to beat. Okay, so Beppo is over here. Shall be giving him a shirt. So I think it's green that is the whole reason why we basically came out of this alive. Where did that just go? Oh. Alrighty. So Ribs. Ribs is, in fact, one of our new guys, so we're gonna have to... Let's see, let's give him one of these. Ribs is going to have to get pushed to the side so he's not like, right in the middle of the archers. Ribs. I was thinking about maybe... making Ribs an archer, but yeah. The other two guys dying didn't really help any. I would just need to find him a half-decent piece of armor for his torso there. Green still has 3 of these. Ribs now has 1. Let's give a couple to the 2 soldier drones. Now, I might be wrong, but I do believe that these are basically the only 2 soldier drones you can basically ever get throughout the entire game. So the other 2 I had that died, I didn't really care too much about, but these guys I'm kind of caring a little bit more about. Other than the fact that I've just had them for a while now. The fact that you don't really get a whole hell of a lot of drones of soldier variant. They are a little rare, and it's kind of annoying. Wow. Despite all that, and we still are technically short weapons. Jesus. Alright. Well, at least the prince had standard grade on him. Alright, Gardner needs... that. Oh, he can just do that when he's KO'd. Okay. I didn't think it was gonna let me. Just to be sure, I took his shirt, right? Yeah, the prince doesn't have a shirt anymore. Cool. Severed hive right leg. Okay. Did we miss a leg, or is this theirs? I think that's a south hive leg, so we're okay. Well, you know, nominally. Obviously, we're... a little worse for wear here. So who can actually, like, walk and carry? I don't know if these are the only rentable beds in this entire place, but I think they might be. Oh, there's another batch right there I didn't see. Oh wow. Oh man, I really blinded a lot of extra beds. You know what? Ethel and Sadniel actually both went down too. Like that whole series of fights there actually did a number on us. Uh-oh. We're crashing. Yep. Okay. That's not good. Think... So I've been streaming for about 3 hours and almost a half now. And in that amount of time, I think this is the most Kenshi has ever crashed. But yeah, here you go, chat. If you want to see the amount of mods I'm using, there you go. Those are the mods I'm currently using. Limbs icon fix, which the only thing that does, as far as I know, Kenshi be Kenshiing. But that's the thing though, is years ago, back when I played this last time, which was about 2023, and actually all the previous times before that, I never had Kenshi crash, but I was only ever really doing like vanilla. Anyway, limb icons fix, only thing that does really, as far as I know, is it mirrors images for limbs so that it looks like it is the slot it is supposed to be in. So you don't look at 50 limbs and then you need to only find the one left limb out of those 50 when they're all right. You know, it becomes a massive calc pain. KenshiRotate. It literally just turns the game into like, you know, like Resident Evil effectively. It's very nice, honestly. Heightmap fix. It does what it says it does. It does what it sounds like it does. It just fixes some of the weird glitches in the map. It's not, you know, like particularly extensive on the map fixes. I would love a mod that fixes the goddamn pathing. I don't think it's really, you know, like feasible, but oh man, would that be fucking nice. Because especially around, what is it called? Hub? Yeah, it is literally just Hub. There has been so many crashes, crashes. There's been so many, like, hiccups in the pathing just around where I've been, you know, basing myself out of. Same with the swamp over to Flats Lagoon. Like, running between the swamp and Flats for some reason breaks a lot. And it's weird because, like, the first couple of times I ran between those two areas, it worked completely fine. And then it stopped working. It's very weird. It's very annoying. Okay. Well. This is kind of like getting to the point where it is kind of begging the question on whether or not I should just try to grab a bunch of, you know, like normal quality prosthetics and then just, well, you know, go find a flesh peeler somewhere, or, you know, like body peeler, or whatever the hell they're called, and then just, you know, replace everyone's limbs with them, because, yeah, constantly needing to take a nap is not ideal. Alright, let's see. Put we in the bed. Though it does kind of look like there's a bunch of beds over here we might be able to use. Where is L Shopkeeper? Oh. Shit. Why must you taunt me? I keep forgetting that that is a thing. It's like, ah yes, let me wear my little like weird top hat fedora thing with glasses. Mm-hmm. Very good. It's kind of almost like a plague doctor thing as well, just without the beak. Alright, so I think we will in fact replace Kot's gear with the Assassin's Rags because they do in fact improve the crossbow efficacy. That was it? Okay. It's a very short song. So there's that. Oh. Oh, I see. So the small thief's backpack is... Damn. Okay, well... It's good to know. I don't... How important is that -2? Like, is that really something that would be a problem in the end of the day? Also, I think selling it to have Morn is actually more than flats. Although with that also being said, I really question whether or not this town is even going to keep existing, considering it's already getting beset by, you know, beak things, and, well, I'm not really hoping too much on that by bringing South Hive here. Although I did kind of solve that myself. Hmm. Morton kind of sucks as a settlement, doesn't it? Jesus. It's just a... Oh, you can purchase it. Ah, excellent. An abandoned HQ. Wait, what? What do you mean abandoned? I love how this looks like it's just kind of like Fallout, effectively. Hey, Garu. I can talk to this guy? Where are you? Oh. Wow. Okay. So that is in fact the only store in this entire place. Is a backpack place. And to its credit, it does actually sell a lot of them and of decent quality. I'm just gonna learn that, might as well. Dust coat is... Huh. The dust coat is strangely okay. But also for some reason, like, I don't know, like, that's weird. The dust coat is benefiting melee defense and martial arts. Melee defense... Yeah, I don't know. What's the defense? Okay, so I mean, it's not really good for actual defense values. It's more of like skill benefits. So yeah, chat, does anyone know what happened to this place? Like, what the lore is? Oh, it's a tech hunter base. I thought this was UC. Oh, Katon is. So then... Did the tech hunters, like, fight the UC and win this? Or was this just, like, damn near burnt down then? Go lay down, dingus. I'm gonna break this one open. I don't remember if anything is in here. I'm getting the feeling that something in here, like all this, you know, all this scuff is to actually keep things inside, not out. Oh. Oh, okay. I guess Sadniel and Ethel actually handled that. Kinda don't need to worry about the flesh or blood spiders when you don't have any blood or flesh. Yeah, wow, who'd have thunk? Ah, this is technically a crime. Alright. Oh. So, it was technically a bully nation? Outpost, maybe? This is rather frickin' far from UC territory. Not just that, it's like completely outside of UC sorry, not UC, Holy Nation, HN. And then it's cutting through, you know, like swamper territory, then no man's land. Why is there holy flames here? Oh! Oh, I see. You know what? That black gorilla was almost as scary as this thing is. 4 dodge. Okay. So... what do I do about this thing? Does this thing have a bounty on it? There's in fact another floor up there. I might be able to do this with everyone, but I don't know. Xale's leg is ever so slightly screwed up. You know what? Yeah, so Zerka, we, and Garner are the only ones that are really particularly screwed up right now. Okay. So, I think we might be able to do this with everyone. If everyone just gets in there and starts wailing on this thing simultaneously, we might be able to do this. Who is Kumo getting seen by? Like he's getting seen by his own shadow. Okay, that is in fact not worth picking up. If I remember correctly, you actually need a holy nation. Like if you're going to be parading around the holy nation, you need the holy flame, don't you? Or is that only if you have a base there? Because I know they'll ask you to like go into prayer, but I don't know if you actually need the thing. Hold on. I'm sorry. No, 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 no. Everyone go passive. Hold on. Can we... Oh, holy mother of cheese. Not that these guys have a lot of bolts left. Okay, he does. Silver kind of doesn't. It ain't easy being cheesy. So I think he's even taking less damage from Green's crossbow, which is mildly horrifying. Oh yeah, no, he's barely taking anything. That because of the toughness? Yes. Yes, it is. Okay, chat. Making bets. Does this work? Or does he eventually get free and completely wipe out the entire squad? I'm only seeing this happening one of two ways. Wait, huh? Why'd they start getting involved? What the fuck? You weren't passive, dipshits! Oh, that's... okay. No, Greenlanders don't bother trying to be friendly with Holy Nation. Wait, what? Hmm. They will attack your base if a Greenlander who isn't... So even a Scorchlander? I thought they were okay with any of the human variants. So, kind of strangely, he, maybe a Scorchlander, alright. Kind of strangely, he actually bled out before we did enough damage to him. Like, none of his limbs actually reached even... Okay, a couple limbs kind of reached like halfway, but yeah. So herein lies the thing. Great White Claw. Okay, so... Do you know if there's a world override for him? Because I kinda don't want to kill him. He's only worth 12k. But if I pick him up and bring him back to the base... Uh-oh. Can I not? Oh, it's not gonna let me, is it? Oh, damn. Oh, something's going wrong with his limbs. Oh, that's good. Alright, well, that is sincerely greatly unfortunate. At the very least, I could have used him as a, you know, punching bag, but I kind of wanted to, like, bring him back to the base and put him into a bed to have, like, a menagerie. Yeah, I thought that would have been a cool idea. Oh, Fate is still wearing that, huh? Alright, where's Beppo? Here you go, Bep. There you go. Alrighty, well, time to loot. Steel bars, fabrics, hinge, hemp. Why is this stealing, technically? Ooh, skeleton muscles. Those are actually worth a decent chunk. Oh, fabrics even. Okay, motors are kind of mediocre, actually. Yeah, there you go. Skeleton muscle stolen from stolen from the Great White Gorilla. Yes. I don't think the Shek necessarily fight you if you are a different what just happened to that? Oh, that's weird. Ivers and... Oh, you mean the Holy Nation. Alright, I'm sorry. Misunderstood. I don't know. So therein lies the thing, is I think they're supposed to attack you if you're a hiver on site or having prosthetics, and the last time I was there as a hiver, you know, to the Holy Nation area, they didn't attack me. Cactus? Oh, right. You need to use the cactus to make, like, chew sticks, I think it was. As modded hiver. What do you mean? Because the game is modded at all? Or because my hivers are, like, modified, but because they're not, shouldn't be. Oh no. So we're technically stealing from the Great White Gorilla, but we can sleep in the beds here. Thought I couldn't be a prince in vanilla. Ah, now you can. One of the starts. And hell, I think you can even make a drone, soldier drone, can't you? By vanilla standards, I think. Maybe it's because I'm a prince. I don't know, man. I don't think that'd be it. I don't think there's anything that is normally going off of, like, what subspecies you are. It just looks at, like, the top level. Are you skeleton? Are you a Scorchlander? Or, well, okay, hold on. Are you a human more so, right? Because therein lies the thing, is you gotta take into account of how many different variants there are of skeleton, right? But they don't care what variant of skeleton you are. They don't care if you're, you know, like Catlon himself. You're a skeleton. I don't know if Catlon is technically his own thing, though, because some of the bosses, or, you know, like, some of the unique enemies, some of them do have unique races to them. Like, the King Gurgler, I think, is one of the ones where they were going to make him his own race, and then they didn't. They just made him a named, like, generic fishman. But take that with a grain of salt. I don't know. So I think I can just use these beds here too. Yeah. Probably shouldn't, but we can. Oh, they probably should have made a an unusable variant for that. Which one of these guys actually had the armor? Yeah, I'll give that to Ribs so we can have something. I don't know, I honestly kind of like the purple. It's kind of too bad you can't dye your clothes yourselves. Alright, so, as funny as it is to actually have him sleeping like a goddamn vampire. Freaking Nosferatu over here. Oh, you know what I could have done? If I had Beep sleeping there, you know what I could have done? It would be Nosferatu Beep. Really is a shame of just how little, like, loot there is here. There's very little loot. There's very little, you know, like, monetary gain even from killing this guy. Other than just kind of like, you know, doing it so you can say that you did, or basically just having like a trophy. Killing the great white gorilla doesn't really seem to be really worth the effort. No idea what's with the Hiver thing, because Hivers are one that they're always supposed to be completely hostile to. So the guards in the towns, I think, were. I don't think I was able to enter any of the Holy Nation. I don't think I was able to enter any of the Holy Nation areas. Cities. But I was left alone outside of them, right? Like at the holy farms and whatnot. They did not bother me. So, yeah. What was his bounty? I don't know. I don't know if he did have any. I think it was just his hides and his claw that we can use for money. Okay, I just looked it up. So apparently the only real, like, benefit now is... Who has the stuff? Most of the guys in the ends of places like this are bounties. Yeah, except for the Great White Gorillo. Great White Gorillo didn't have a bounty. Alright, here you go. I don't know if this is gonna work, but supposedly this is a thing. Well, you shall prove me wrong, didn't you, Drifter? Have a drink on me, eh? How about a round of applause for the Great White Killer? Hey! There you go. That is the, apparently, like, the only other thing that can happen. Is they just... Yeah. A stolen claw. Stolen claw from the Great White Gorilla. Yep. Oh, wow. Why is the grog more expensive than the sake? The hell? Okay, well, I guess on a technicality, we actually got something accomplished here. We killed the Great White Gorilla. We have most of our dudes actually in pole arms now. We did lose 2 dudes. But, yeah, otherwise we have actually kind of accomplished something this time around. Now the question is, what the hell do I do now? I think I'm gonna have to get out of here and head back up to the north. I want to see about killing the leaders of the swamp so I can reduce some of the hostile spawns there. But yeah, that'll be it for now. At least we got some stuff done. Bit unfortunate that I couldn't be fucked to save those 2 dudes, but, you know, well, whatever. Alright. So yeah. Have a good one, guys. Until next time. See ya. I don't know what I'm gonna do next time. I think I will do a bunch of bounty hunting, or at least attempt.